So, what are the exact characteristics of the dominance quadrant? Because we're talking about the D today, understanding the D.
You want me to just leave this meeting right now until I go home?
Notice he's interrupted like 3 times.
Yeah.
Not a D at all. So
number 1.
So I want you, as we go through these different characteristics, I want you to think of clients that you currently have or have worked with in the past. I want you to think of coworkers that you currently have or have worked with in the past, or even family members. Think of your spouse. Think of any of these types of characteristics that you're like, ooh, that's definitely so-and-so. So they tend to act, somebody with a high D, they tend to act assertive. When in conflict. So conflict doesn't necessarily mean fight. It just means met with opposition, they demand action. They don't want to sit and stew and go over details and talk about the nuts and the bolts of how it's going to get done. They're like, no, let's get this done. I'm going to take a picture and then I've got a meeting to go to. So this style needs control. He literally just said, you want me to stand up and do this? And that would make him feel elated because now he can do this. Okay? And I get that. Primary drive is independence. Okay? Kyle and I talk often. When we have agents that want to be a part of our team and they have a really high D, they're probably not going to be a good fit because they want to be independent. They want to drive and walk to the beat of their own drummer. They don't want to conform and follow the leader. Okay? Not that it's a bad thing at all, because none of this is good or bad. This is just what people are. Understanding this is going to help you understand them better. Accept them better. Preferred tasks. Someone with a high D loves being challenged. They want difficult tasks. They want to have challenging things put in front of them. They're very comfortable when they have to make decisions. They're the ones that are going to go, nope, we're going that way. Nope, we're taking this route. They want that responsibility. Personal strength is they're a problem solver. Okay? This often shows up in relationships. Okay? My wife hates me for this because she'll want to tell me about something that happened at work, and I'm like, okay, well, did you talk to him about this? And then next, maybe you should try. She's like, will you shut up? I'm like, no, I can fix this. That's the D in me. I want to fix the problem. And I want you to stop complaining.
This is being recorded. Send this to
You are
Larry.
not allowed to tell me.
She's on the broadcast.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, this is Facebook Live.
Oh, tell your friends. All right, so personal concern. This one shows up in business a lot. They have a preoccupation of goals over people. Where you might say or do something that hurts people's feelings, but they're like, well, it justifies the means. Like, I'm good. Your feelings got hurt, but guess what? We closed. You know? So, personal limitations, often they're too direct or considered to be intense. Personal wants. This is where it gets into that Jedi mind trick stuff. If I'm talking to someone that I know is a high D, I know that they want control, and I know that they want variety. They don't want the same thing every single day. But they want control of their environment. They want to be the decision maker. They want to be the shot caller. Personal fear. This is huge. You're talking to a D, and you want to build motivation and incentive on them making a decision and moving forward. You talk about their personal fear. They're petrified of losing. They don't want to not win. Okay? They have a preoccupation of goals and a fear of losing. If I'm talking to a buyer and I don't identify with that buyer that their goal is to buy the house, their goal is not to win the negotiation, you might not close on a home. Because in their mind, they're like, cool, we're negotiating. We're going to put an offer in at 600. They come back at 575. I'm going to win this negotiation. Well, they've lost focus of their actual goal of buying the home. So if you're talking to a high D, reiterating the fact that, hey, Jeremy, your goal here is to buy this home, not just win this negotiation. You know, we want to win the war, not the battle. You guys see what I'm saying there? I readdressed their fear of losing the negotiation to the fear of losing the home. See how that might be a little beneficial? Yes, no? Blind spots. Being held accountable. They're the shot caller. They're the decision maker. They're not used to being held accountable to something. And then they measure their personal worth by the impact of results or looking at someone's track record. So in a phone conversation, when you're setting up a listing appointment, you're talking to somebody and you can hear that they're a high D. They just want to talk about business, set the appointment, move to the next thing. Okay, we're not going to chit chat. We're not bullshitting. Let's move to the next thing. You want to make sure that you show up and you know your track record. You know other agents' track records. You know that these people are results driven and they want to make sure that you're the right person for the job. Does that make sense?